Early voting is now officially expanded in New Jersey state elections. Governor Phil Murphy just signed the bill into law today. He says he's trying to strike a defiant contrast to what's happening in other states like Georgia. NBCNews.com senior reporter Jane Timm joins us now from Trenton, New Jersey. Jane, what's in this new law?
So this new law makes more opportunities for New Jersey voters to come out and vote well before the general election. It starts early voting as early as 10 days before the general election and includes 2 weekends for general elections, a little less for primaries. I think we have some sound from the virtual Zoom bill signing that we just listened to and saw the bill signed. Let's take a listen.
New Jersey reminds the nation that our democracy is made stronger when we make it easier for the people's voices to be heard. I cannot overlook that this early voting bill passed our legislature the same day that the governor of Georgia was signing a law restricting the rights of Georgians to vote.
In 43 states across this country, we are seeing an onslaught, an attack on democracy. In-person early voting says to Americans who have to work on a schedule that isn't based on an agrarian economy from the 18th century that their voices matter.
As you can see, this is all about driving a contrast in the national conversation and making sure people know that New Jersey is doing what they're not seeing in states like Georgia, and that it's a very different kind of bill signing than the one that the representative was arrested outside of that my colleague Blaine just told you about.
Jane, we know there are a number of election bills that are being debated in state legislatures around the country right now. How does this one stack up?
You know, this is the rare expansive proposal. While there are hundreds of expansive proposals out there, they're just not making it through the legislature, in part because Republicans control the majority of state legislatures in the country. And Republicans are really fired up about this issue, and their base cares about it. So you're seeing much more limits on mail voting, early voting, and changes to election policy that Republicans say will shore up concerns of fraud. Of course, this all goes back to Donald Trump's stolen election lie and the idea that there needs to be changes to election policy to stop the fraud that experts tell us just didn't happen.
Is there any concern that voting rights have become like gerrymandering, where the party in power changes the law to suit their preferences?
You know, the former president has made this just an inherently partisan issue now, but Republicans and Democrats, they share something about voting rights that's important here. They both want their voters to get out and vote. So they're going to have to figure out a way to get everyone on board so that they can have all their voters come out and vote.
All right, Jane Timm for us in Trenton, New Jersey today. Jane, thank you.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.